Make sure you have your water and your weights if you're using weights today. And then we'll just take this opportunity to check in. Just going to back up here, make sure I can see everybody. Got you where I want you. There we go. All right. So just take a moment to connect to your breath. And as you start breathing, you don't need to manipulate or change the breath. Just simply bring awareness to your breath. And as you breathe, just notice how slow or deep your inhale feels, and how slow and deep your exhale feels. And if it helps you to feel your breath more, you could take one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, or both hands on your belly. Just find what helps you feel a deeper connection to the flow of your breath. And just inhale when it feels time to inhale. Then exhale when it's time to exhale. And notice as you breathe in, your hands might move away from the center or core of your body. And as you exhale, your hands might start drawing in towards the core of your body. And just pretend like there is a balloon inside of you. And every time you inhale, you're not just expanding the front of your body, but the sides of your body, the back of your body are opening, expanding, creating space. And as you exhale, begin to connect to your core. It's the muscles of the core that help to squeeze the air out of our lungs. A little less than a minute left here. Just inhale and exhale at your own pace. And as you're breathing, if you have an intention for your practice today, just take this opportunity to acknowledge your intention. With a deep breath in, invite your intention to fill your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And then as you exhale, let anything go that does not serve your intention. And then just allow your hands to rest on your legs. And this time, as you inhale, let your eyes and nose tilt upward. And as you exhale, let your eyes and nose tilt downward. And just let your head follow your breath. As you inhale, look up. And as you exhale, look down. Maybe adding a slide of the fingertips. You can slide your elbows back and slide your fingers back as you look up. And then as you exhale, maybe just slide your fingers towards your knees as you look down. And just moving at your own pace in your own way. And just one more each direction. And then whenever you're ready, just sit nice neutral position. You can allow your arms to come down beside you. Next time you inhale, squeeze your hands into a fist. Maybe lift your shoulders up into your ears, scrunch your face up. And then as you exhale, just let that tension go. Soften and release. You can do that again, just at your own pace. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, soften and release. Just do that one more time. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, release. Good. Place your hands on your legs once again, maybe fingertips towards your knees. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, just slide your left elbow towards your hip and maybe turn your head in that direction. And then as you inhale, slide your fingers towards the knee. And then other side, if that's an option, you can slide just that elbow behind you, look at it. And then inhale, slide the fingers forward. And continue. Exhale. You don't have to go real far. Just find a comfortable move, looking behind your shoulder and coming back. Then other side. When you're ready, exhale, slide the elbow back, and inhale, return to center. One more time each side, or two more times on one side. And come back to center. And when you're ready, exhale one more time. And come back to center. Good. Place your arms down beside you again. You can just let your fingertips drop down beside you. And then reach towards the ground like you're going to touch the ground. And then sit upright. And just stay on the same side, leaning like you're about to touch. And return. Good. Three more. Two more. Last one. And come back to center. If the second side is an option for you, begin on the second side or repeat on the first side. Just reaching towards the ground. You're getting a bit of a stretch, but it's also helping to tone and strengthen the core on this side of your body. Good. Two more. And last one. Good. Come back to center. And now bring your arms down beside you. And as you inhale, just let your palms float up. And as you exhale, maybe turn the palms and press them back. So inhale, lift up. And exhale, press back. Good. Three more. Inhale and exhale. Just exploring your natural range of motion here. And one more. Good. Now single arm, turn the palm up and go across the body. And you can just keep that palm facing up for this one. Just reaching on a bit of a diagonal. You'll feel maybe some stretch in the shoulder. Good. One more. Let that arm be still. You can roll out that shoulder. And then repeat on the second side or on the first side. We'll be adding some weight to this here shortly, so just finding your comfortable range of motion, waking up the joint and the muscles around the shoulder. And last one. Good. Let's bring the elbows into the waist and just lift and lower your elbows. As you lower, maybe add a little squeeze like you're giving yourself a hug. Good. Three more. Two more. Last one, squeeze. Now let's start skiing or running or both. I'm going to start moving just a little bit faster now through our natural range of motion, starting to increase circulation, increase the intensity just a little bit more. And 3, 2, 1, and pause. Good. Let's bring the elbows high, fists at the center of the chest, like you're punching a punching bag in front of you. Warming up the elbows, the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Turn your palms to face up. Let's juggle some balls. You can start right here in front of the body and then maybe start to challenge yourself by reaching further away from your body, reaching higher or lower, behind you. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's place our hands on our legs. When you're ready, reach up and down. Again, we'll be coming back to this at a higher speed and intensity. So right now, just let your body organize around this movement. How high can you comfortably reach? How low can you comfortably go? And 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, how about row the boat? You can row across the body, which creates a bit of a twist, or in front of the body, that takes out the twist. Stirring your arms, forearms, elbows. We're going across. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, take your hands right here at the center of your chest. One hand over the bottom hand, alternating, or single hand pulling down. It's like you're pulling down on a rope, climbing up to the top of the tree, top of the mountain. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's bring the arms across the body and then just hinge forward a little and sit up. Little hinge forward and rise. Taking as far forward as you feel comfortable. If you need extra support, you can take one hand on your lap so you have that leverage there to support you. Good. 3 more. Last one. Good. Bring your elbows in and let's crisscross and pull. Crisscross, pull. Now you could leave out the crisscross and punch and pull, or reach and pull, or crisscross and pull. Good. We'll go just a little longer in this one. We have about 15 seconds. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right. Now let's transition to our weights. So if you'd like a sip of water, have a sip of water. Give yourself a moment to transition, either holding on to hand weights or maybe just something that is heavy that you can hold on to in your house. I need to turn my air conditioning down a little bit. It's getting spicy warm in here. Bands can also be used for this workout. You could also use just light weights, just whatever weights feel are appropriate for you. All right. And then when you feel ready, if you're ready, you've got your weights in your hands and just slowly roll your shoulders. And then reverse that direction. Good. All right. And then bring your elbows in with your palms face up. You want to feel like you're kind of squeezing something between your armpits, like you're holding on to a magazine on each side or an iPhone, and keep those elbows in as you start to open the hands out. If they drift away a little bit, that's okay. We're not trying to be perfect. We just want to try to anchor that upper arm so we get this nice rotation through the arm bone at the shoulder. Now, my weights are 3 pounds, a little bit lighter, so I can go a little bit faster. If you're using 5 pounds, your pacing might be a little bit slower. We're about halfway through. Good. 15 seconds. Last one. Very good. Bring your arms down. Roll out your shoulders. And then bend your elbows again. Either single arm or both arms, raising the elbows on a slight diagonal so they're not directly beside you. I know, Jack. You're going to have to go out your own door. He has his own door. All right, we are halfway through. Make sure you're breathing, staying connected to that nice, full, deep breath. 5 more seconds. And last one. Very good. Bring your arms straight down, roll your shoulders a moment, and then just pick one side to start with. We'll lift across the body. Good. 2 more. Now, if you're switching sides, you can let that arm rest and move to your second side. Could also repeat this on the same side if the other side is not an option. Good. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Bring your arms back down beside you. We'll go into bicep curls. Bend at the elbow. You can turn the palm face up as you bend, and then the palm faces in as you straighten. We're about halfway through. And give a little squeeze at the top, full release at the bottom. Easy breath. Stay present. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Now we have triceps. If you know what works for you, you can go straight into it. Lifting the hand above the head or extending the hand back behind you, or press straight down into your seat like you're pushing yourself up out of your chair. You could also press and release your elbows into the back of your seat. And we're about halfway through. And choosing what works best for you. Good. About 10 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, we get a short little rest. Take a moment to shake it off. Circle your wrists. Give yourself a stretch. A sip of water if you like. And then come back to your ready position, just whenever you are ready. Palms face up, elbows back. Then open and close. You can work with single arm or both arms. Check in with your breath. Make sure you're not holding it. Halfway through. And deep breath in. As you exhale, connect to the muscles of your core. Even if you can't necessarily feel them, you know they're there. Good. Last one. Then bring your arms down, give your shoulders a little roll out. And then lateral raises. It can be the elbow, it can be a straight arm, it can be a single arm. You can alternate arms. We're halfway through. You hold it out there just a little longer before you lower. That will increase the intensity a little bit. If you're noticing yourself getting stronger, maybe your weights are feeling lighter now, you can increase intensity by moving slower, holding longer. Good. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Great. Now bring the arm across the body. Notice your breath. Stay within your pain-free range of motion. Good. One more. And if you're switching sides, switch with me. Good. 3 more. Last one. Great. Lower down. Arms by your sides. Bicep curls. This could also be a hammer curl. So the palms stay facing as you lower and lift your hands. Or rotate so the palms face up as you lift. Halfway through. Almost there. Check in with your breath. Your mind begins to wander. Come back to what you're doing. 3 more. Last one. Great. All right. So triceps of choice. Pick what works better for your body today. It can be single arm or both arms. Good. We're halfway through. Good. One more. And let's take a rest. Second set is done. Have a sip of water, shake it off. And then when you are all ready, return to your ready position. Palms face up, elbows back. And when you're ready, begin. Good. Nice, easy breaths. We're about halfway through. Good. Just about 10 seconds. One more. Very good. Bring your arms down for a moment. Let your arms straighten out. And then bend your elbows again for our lateral raises. Again, elbows can be bent or straight for more challenge. Halfway through. Check in with your breath. Nice and easy. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Take a moment. You can roll out the shoulders. And then when you're ready, start with a single arm going across the chest. 2 more. If you're switching sides, you can switch with me. Good. 2 more. Last one. Okay, the arms straight down. We'll go back into our bicep curls. I'm going to give you one more variation for biceps. If you'd like to turn the palms out, you can do more of a lateral bicep. Just a different angle, targeting the same muscles from a different position. Again, just to choose what works for you. It could be a hammer curl, can be traditional or more of a lateral. We're halfway through, a little bit more than halfway. Almost there. Check in with your breath. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Arms down. And then triceps. Pick what works for you. Use your breath for power and control, leverage, presence. 2 more. And then we are halfway through. Good. Moving at a nice steady pace. Two more. Very good. When you're done, put these down. Take a moment to stretch and shake it off. I feel like my air conditioner did not respond. We'll try again. Okay. So, moving into the next phase of our workout, this is our high intensity interval training. So, the interval is going up and down, increasing the intensity and decreasing the intensity. In between, as we're taking a rest, if you want to keep moving, just move at a nice, steady, kind of slower pace. Any movement is fine. Or give yourself a chance just to rest and recover so you have the energy to begin again. Okay? So let's begin first by just checking in with the shoulders, making sure we haven't gathered too much tension up there. And then bring your elbows in to your waist. And we'll begin with a crisscross and pull. Now, as you start crisscrossing and pulling, maybe you want to go faster. Remember your variations and options. You can punch and pull instead. You can reach and squeeze instead, or add in the crisscross. Now, you can totally go faster than me, so don't pace yourself according to me. Pace yourself according to your goals, according to your body, according to your energy. So you can go faster, faster, faster. We've got 3 more seconds to last one. Very good. All right, so take a moment. Easy breath. And then bring your palms to face down to play some drums. Here we go. Drum it out. Drum it to the side. Can drum it low, drum it high, drum it all around you. This can be flat palms or drumsticks. Just keep your body moving. Maybe go faster. Add more variations. And switching, moving, challenging your balance. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, take a little rest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, and now let's catch some flies. Catching, catching can be one hand at a time or just one arm. Catching, pulling in, If you don't want to catch, if you'd rather swat, you can swat away from you. Swat it out. Or squeeze and pull it in. Or rake it in like kitty cat claws or bear paws. Keep moving in all directions. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, take a moment. Nice full breath in. Really capture that breath at the top and slow breath all the way out. It's going to give your muscles the oxygen and energy they need to keep going. All right, next up, let's row the boat. Just like at the beginning of our practice during our warm up, you have options. You can go across in like a crisscross motion or in front of the body, stirring it. There's 2 directions you can move in if you're going forward and back, down and up and around, or down and up and around the other way. Okay, and then begin to increase the intensity, maybe going faster. And 3 more seconds. And rest. Very good. Okay, take a nice breath. And then when you are ready, take your hands to the center of your chest and start climbing your rope. You can pull down and start going faster, faster, faster. Good. Almost there. Lots of strength, stamina. 10 more seconds. And then 3, 2, 1. Very good. Quick little break. And a sip of water, deep breath. And come into your ready position when you are ready. And we'll begin with crisscross pull again. Maybe you have the energy to kick up the intensity, go faster. Remembering your variations, you can leave out the crisscross. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, shake it off. Nice breath. All right, this time let's chop some wood. You can bring your hands together or single arm. Take it above the head with the elbows bent and chop it down. Chop it down. Good. Nice momentum. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. Shake it off. Roll your shoulders. Give yourself a little check in. All right. Next up, let's go back to catching some flies or swatting flies away, whatever you prefer. If you're trying to manifest money, maybe you want to catch those $100 bills falling from the sky. And diamonds and rubies, sapphires. And keep it moving. Keep reaching. Try to vary your movement so that you're challenging your balance, your core. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. Ooh, take a little roll out. Nice breath. Oh, nice wee boy. Okay. This time, let's go back to our punching bag. So elbows lifted, hands and fists, or they can be open, and just stir it up. And you can punch out a little bit like you're punching a punching bag in front of your chest. Good. You can always move the torso a little bit, just kind of shifting the shoulders, the head, a little variety, a little more challenging, maybe more intensity. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let that go. Nice breath. 5 more seconds of rest, and then we'll go back to our reach up and reach down. Here we go. Reach up and down. Only reaching as low and as high as you feel you are in control of. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right. Let's go back to playing the drums, either palms down or drumsticks. And here we go. Drumming all around you, above you and beside you. Try not to think too much about where to go. Just keep moving. Let your eyes look around. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. Nice breath. Okay. This time, palms face up, and let's juggle those balls. Juggling all around you. This time, energy is tossing upward instead of down. As high and as low as you want to go. And 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Deep breath in. Maybe pause the top of that breath and a nice slow breath out. All right. Let's crisscross and pull elbows back. And here we go. Skip the crisscross and just punch and pull if you prefer, or keep the crisscross. Squeezing the elbows behind you. And 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, shake it off. Give your shoulders a little roll and check in. So we're getting close to the end. If you want to increase the intensity, you can go faster, you can go longer. Okay, so elbows behind you. And actually, no, sorry, we're going to row the boat. So rowing the boat here, either hands can be together or single arm, or rowing forward and back. And just start to increase the intensity, maybe by going faster. The faster you go, the closer you want to keep the arms to your body. That will help you increase the speed. Good. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Sip of water if you're feeling thirsty. And then we've got 7 more seconds. Our next move will be climbing the rope. So hands at your heart, and when you're ready, hand over hand, pulling down, or single hand pulling down. Doing good. Almost there. 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, it's time for our grand finale already. So here we'll go a little bit longer and do a little bit of everything. Can start with a run or ski. It's an option to add the knees and the feet. You may add that in as well. Three more seconds. Good. Palms down. Play the drums. Five more seconds. And let's catch flies. Eight more seconds. Good. And let's chop wood. Eight more seconds. Last one. Bring your elbows in and let's crisscross pull. Eight more seconds. All right, and let's go back to rowing the boat. This will be our last one. Almost there. 15 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. Let your hands just rest on your legs. And as you inhale, let your eyes look up and just slide your elbows back. And as you exhale, slide your fingers forward and look down. And again, slide your elbows back, look up. And exhale, slide your fingers forward and look down. And one more. And then return to a neutral position. Bring your arms down beside you, stir up the shoulders. And then just cross one arm over the chest. Give your shoulder a stretch here. You can hold on and just gently draw that arm in. And switch sides or just stay on the same side a little longer. And let that go. Bring your hands either like under your seat or behind you. Maybe hold on to the chair behind you just so you can stretch open the chest here a little bit. Maybe your eyes and chin want to lift up. And then bring your hands back to your legs, roll out your shoulders. And take a moment just to breathe here. If there's any other stretch that you'd like to do, take a moment to stretch any way that would serve you. Otherwise, just allow yourself to settle back for a moment into your breath. Acknowledge the effects of your practice on your body, your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And with a deep breath in, invite this gratitude that you might be feeling. Send it to all your bones and your muscles, to your mind, to your heart. And then as you exhale, just invite this gratitude to lead you back into your day with peace, strength, grace, and ease. Good job, y'all. Pat yourself on the back, on the shoulder, tap your legs, give yourself a hand. Thanks, everybody. I look forward to seeing you next week. Good job.